So the playoffs are set to tip off Saturday at 1 p.m. We have 4 games. I want to take a look at these 4 games in the series, make my brief assessment, make some predictions, tell you what I expect to see from certain teams and certain players. So the first game, the Brooklyn Nets visiting the Philadelphia 76ers. These two teams met up 4 times in the regular season. Out of the 4 times, Philadelphia won all 4. I expect to see the same thing in this playoff series. In order for me to take Philly serious as a contender, they would have to sweep the Nets, in my opinion. But on the Nets side, it'd be interesting to see if they could get a game or two. Again, these two teams were traded from 2 different teams. Some players coming from the Suns, some players coming from the Mavericks to meet up in Brooklyn. So it'd be interesting to see what they can do with the little time they had to gel and whatnot. It's really going to be for, the seasons to come. Will they build around the guys that they have? Was the trade a success? Which I think it was. But this will say a lot. This series will say a lot. I want to know what Mikal Bridges will do as the guy to carry a team. That'll be interesting. Will Cam Thomas play? That'd be interesting too. Will he be a threat in any way? So those are some of the things I'm looking at when it comes to this series. The next series is the Hawks and the Celtics. These two teams met up 3 times in the regular season. Out of those 3 times, the Celtics won all 3. I expect the Celtics to bruise the Atlanta Hawks. But the interesting thing about these 2 teams is they are 2 of my favorite teams in the East. The Celtics being my top team just overall. I just really love that squad. I like the duo with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Those are pretty much my top guys in the league right now. And I like how the other guys are formed around them too. There are some issues that I have with them getting to the finals, which I'll talk about in another video. But the Atlanta Hawks is a team that I see as like an underdog team that shouldn't be an underdog team. But I really like their squad as well. They have really good players, and I think they just really struggle to play consistent, good basketball. The play-in game they had against the Heat, they played really well. If they could keep it up like that, they could keep up a performance like that, then they could give the Celtics a real tough series. I don't see the Celtics losing in any way, though. At best, for Atlanta, they take the Celtics to 6 games. And at worst, they get bounced out, maybe winning 1 game. But I don't see them getting swept. I see them getting, at the very least, 1 win. So, for the next series, that is going to be the Knicks versus the Cavaliers. These 2 teams met up 4 times in the regular season. The Knicks beat the Cavaliers 3 times out of the 4. I don't expect to see this in the playoff series. I favor the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers are just a more well-rounded team. They have a lot of weapons on their team. But it'd be interesting to see how far they get with their 2 small guards. I've never seen 2 small guards be successful in the playoffs. But so far, they've done pretty well. So I really want to see what Mitchell and Garland can do as a 1-2 punch. The next series, the Warriors and the Kings. These 2 teams met up 4 times in the regular season. Out of the 4 times, the Warriors won 3 games. This is probably the toughest series, I think, out of all the games tomorrow, which means it has the potential to be the most fun to watch. I'm wondering, is Wiggins ready to go? If Wiggins is ready to go, that could be a problem for the Kings. The Kings don't want to get bounced out in the first round. Not after the season they had. It'd be very unfortunate, right? It'd be unfortunate for them to get bounced out in the first round. But they're playing the defending champs, unfortunately. And it's gonna be tough. I'm kind of favoring the Warriors, especially if Wiggins is ready to go. But like I said, that could be a tough series. That probably has the potential, out of all the games going on Saturday, that has the most potential to go to a Game 7, in my opinion. So that's it. We'll see what happens. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.